one of the probably the most common misconceptions, and frankly I had it as well, is that I'm healthy enough, I'm young enough, this virus isn't, if I get it, I'll be fine. And I think most of us fall into that category and probably feel that way. The Delta variant does seem to be very different in that. For those of you all who don't know, this is James Cutler sitting on the end. James Cutler's worked for the city of Bartlesville for a long time. I'm gonna make him blush because James is in about the best physical shape of anyone that I know. James is under 50. He is young, he is healthy, he has no comorbidities, he takes his vitamins, he eats clean, he works out, he does all of those things. James got COVID, and I invited him up to tell his story so that I think we can all have a little better understanding of what it could mean for all of us, because I promise you I'm not as good a shape as James. So, James, come on up.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. First of all, a lot of you know that I did have the COVID, and I want to say thank you because a lot of you reached out with prayers, texting my wife, and texting me on my phone. It went a long ways, and it was appreciated greatly. And basically, I'm up here, like I said today. I'm not a doctor. I don't have a PhD. I'm not an expert in this virus. But I kind of wanted to tell you what I've seen firsthand and how my mind and stuff, how it kind of changed and towards this new virus and what we got going on. Like a lot of you, when it first came out, we talked about the only ones that actually going to get really sick or ones that's going to really hit the hardest is the older, like he said, 65 to 75 or up, or if you're younger, if you have some type of underlying issues or problems. So automatically, I said, well, I'm good. I'm going to be good. I'm not that old yet, and I have, I don't have any medical problems at all. You know what I mean? So I figured, I'm good. I'm not gonna have, I'm not gonna need a shot. If I get anything, it's gonna be minimal, and I'll move on. So of course, like a lot of you guys know, this virus has went on a little bit. We're talking about getting shots and that kind of thing. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not getting it. I don't need it. I'm not gonna be told I need it. I'm not gonna be pushed to get it. That's where I stood. And then my wife, she's in the medical field. My daughter, she's going into nursing school, and they got the Pfizer shot. And so honestly, I talked to my wife. I said, what are you doing? She said, well, I need it. I think this is the right thing to do. And we argued about it a little bit. That's because of where I stood. This is where I stand. I love you. You're my family, and I'm strong about this. I don't think we need to do that. You're not going to be compromised. Why get this? Why get that shot? And there again, too, it was me not having enough education or knowing enough about what they have been sent through before. I'm thinking this came out right here. Why get this stuff? Why put this in your body? You know what I mean? So I was still against it. And then, of course, this new variant comes out. And then it seems to hit people harder. My boy went to Falls Creek, and then he came back from Falls Creek. We took him out to eat. Right then, eating, he said, man, this doesn't taste right. I can't, this food ain't tasting right or good. So I looked right at my wife. I looked at her and I rolled my eyes. And then I said, okay. So he got tested that next day. And then I got tested. 'Cause as soon as he hit positive, I went and got tested that next day too. And then I had it. He lost his taste and the smell, that kind of thing like that, and kind of felt bad. And then within 2 or 3 days, he's running up and down the stairs, and he's fine. But what he gave me, it knocked me down hard. And I wasn't expecting it, because at the very beginning, this ain't gonna hit you like this. And anybody, like I said, I try to stay on top of it a little bit. Like I said, I'm 48, and I don't want to fall apart. I do work out. I work on the punching bag. I jump rope. I do all that kind of stuff too. But trust me, I do eat my chocolate. I'll put away some good cake. But anyway, I wasn't expecting this at all. So when I got sick, I was sick for for almost 3 weeks, out of work for about a month. And going through that right there, it opened my eyes. When you look at your wife and know all I had to do was do something for myself and know that I'm leaving, that's where it was going. We was doing funeral plans. I mean, that's hard for me to handle. I'm supposed to be here to protect her and my family. And guys, this has nothing to do what anybody wanted me to say. It's just I was ignorant enough, and I about lost everything. They about lost everything. Man, and it woke me up. I wish I'd have studied it more. I wish I would have gotten a vaccine. I wish I would have done something to protect myself. And the vaccine, my wife got it and my daughter got it. Neither one of them got sick. My wife was staying in bed with me through this whole time because of my breathing. Guys, I would get up to try to go to the bathroom or get up to go downstairs to eat, because right now we're in an apartment complex and stairs everywhere. So I thought the stairs would help my lungs too. And they're telling you to get up and breathe. I had an inhaler. I was on steroids through my lungs, all that kind of stuff. And they wanted you to exercise, go up and down. When I get up and I can barely move, when I get up and I'm walking to the bathroom or walking to go downstairs and I can't breathe and I got to try to yell at my wife to get her to come up there because my anxiety done kicked in. Any of you guys know if you can't breathe, man, that's a scary place to be in. When I can't breathe and she's got to come up to calm me down, to hold my hands. Like I said, at that time when you're looking at your wife and she's just trying to get you to breathe, to stay here. She said, babe, don't leave me. Keep fighting. Guys, my air went down in the 80s for the last 2 days. And it's about ready to go back. I went to Bailey's, about to go back to Tulsa. But going through all that and seeing all that and working through that, I wish I would have done something else. And to protect her and protect my family. My boy was the same way. My boy's following my footsteps. We're not going to get the shots. We're not going to do this. I don't need to wear a mask. Same thing. And he's young enough, strong enough, it didn't hit him like it did me. But now, like I said, it is hitting people like that. We got a family member that just lost their 25-year-old boy. We just got another one that my wife is friends with in Weatherford, Oklahoma. He's a coach. He's 35. He's in great shape. He runs, lean body mass, everything, same way. Just like how we are. I'm not going to get it. He just passed away. So this is different now, and this is different from what we heard from the beginning. And it is different for me now, because I'm not going to make that mistake again. And the reason why we want to talk to this, I wanted to let you guys know, if there's just one of you that makes a change and decides to do something or build, to wear that mask more often, if it's to go get vaccinated, to protect you and protect your family, then it's worth me getting up here and being nervous and talking about this. Because at that time, like I said, I wish I'd have done something, and I felt foolish, and I'm bullheaded. I'm a mule, I am. I don't want to do anything I don't want to do. But it woke me up, and I know this is different, and I'm not saying you guys need to. I'm not pushing that on you, but this is from a lot of you guys know me, and this is just what happened, what I seen, how I felt right then. That is, it's going to take me and I'm leaving. So I just want to say thank you to the city for trying to educate us a little bit. And like I said, it's changed and it's different. And I'm definitely, like I said, I've seen it work both hands. My wife, my daughter got the Pfizer, and no problems at all. My mother-in-law did get the epiderma. Is that the name of it? Yeah, she got that. She got just a little bit of sick, and then the second day, she's out there mowing. So I've seen it firsthand, not on Facebook, not from somebody telling me or nothing else, where this is working. And I've seen it where it got me down. Like I said, I got pneumonia with it and everything. So where it got me down, and I don't want to see you guys like that. I don't want to see you looking at your loved ones or your kids coming in there or anything, or when you got to sit up there and talk about your funeral, what we're looking at. And it's a scary thing. So I just wanted to share my story with you guys. and then look into it, educate it, look into it, take what advice you can, decide what's best for you and your family, because it is a little bit different now. And like I said, it will hit you. Probably everybody's going to get sick. How bad, who knows? But man, I will not gamble on it, because I guarantee you, I fought it and I thought, no, I'll fight through it. I'll be fine. You know, and that wasn't the case with me. So I just want to say, guys, thank you, the ones that prayed for me and sent texts out and called me. Man, I greatly appreciate it. And so thank you guys for letting me be up here. Have a good day.